Gentlemen, it's my pleasure, one more again, to bring it to you, to have all of these motherfuckers hear just exactly what I think about them. And I try not to spit. Hold on one second. Let me get that evil out of my throat. Me. I try not to spit too much venom, but I mean, we have problems here, man. We have problems. You might think now that I'm talking about the Ukraine. I'm not talking about the Ukraine. Every opinion poll, that's just an opinion, but every poll taken puts this at about 20%, 25, 26%. I've seen them on the high side. There's no support for our involvement in somebody else's bullshit. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. That's just one of the many problems going on out there in the world today. Here's another one. Yeah. I think we know this one. We've talked about this a couple of times, right? Here it is. Man of the Year. Man of the Year. It's 2 weeks ago. Helps pregnant Tinder date in labor. The birth, it bonded us, man. Let's see how much bonding you've got when she decides to take you to court. Or the relationship's just not worth it. She needs her spice. She's a free spirit, and you just didn't understand, man. We moved too fast. Oh, I can't stand this fucking shit. I can't stomach where men are at in the world. I really can't stomach it. Now, not all. There's a few sectors of fellas out there that are getting their shit together, that aren't bowing and scraping, that aren't asking for permission or forgiveness. I happen to know a few of them. This labor of love was quite literal and came much sooner than expected when 20-year-old Alyssa Hodges and 25-year-old Max Sylvie matched on Tinder. That's your first mistake. Hodges was upfront about the fact that she was pregnant, that some other man's seed was growing inside of her womb. But neither expected Sylvie to help her give birth on their fourth date. What a motherfucker. Stand up, dude. Give him the gold trophy. I was about 6.5 months pregnant when I went on Tinder. Why? Why, bitch? Why? Why would you be pregnant 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years? Why would you be pregnant and go on Tinder looking for a beefsteak date? What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with this motherfucker? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with most fucking men? I hate to say it, but it is most fucking men. Their standards are so fucking low, you can't get to the bottom of the barrel to scrape them up. It's disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Sickening. Make a bitch want to hurl. I can't stand that shit. I was about 6.5 months pregnant when I went on Tinder, and I clearly stated that in my bio. So that's like a disclaimer, right? That's like a disclaimer. I've got leprosy on my left side, so if that shit falls off when I'm jerking your dick, you don't get your money back. That's fucked up. I didn't want to lead anyone on or baby trap them. So I was being open and honest. Well, I got to give her a little bit of kudos for being open and honest. Not too open, because she was too open and she got pregnant. I wanted them to know what they were getting into right off the bat. If that's her mindset while she's writing a Tinder profile, what do you think her mindset is going to be in reality? It's going to be write the fucking check, motherfucker. That's what her mindset's going to be. At 20, 6 months pregnant on a pump and dump site. I guess it is what it is. Usually, such a disclaimer would turn Sylvie off. But there was just something amazing about this bitch. She was fucking great. I knew from the beginning that I was going to end up holding that umbilical cord and placenta in my hands. There was, so I haven't read this yet, but it's just funny. There was something that caught my eye about Alyssa. Yeah, maybe it was the baby. Maybe it was the baby in her tummy. Maybe something turned you on. Maybe you got a Jack Murphyism floating around in you, dickhead. Normally, I wouldn't swipe right on a pregnant girl, but there was just something about her, said the civil servant. Look at these disgusting cuckified pictures. Makes a bitch want to puke. Let's get into the comments real quick. I can't wait to see what you're saying. Line of MGTOW. My man, pregnant on Tinder. Le pot de fleur. That man is full of Disney crap in the head. So's the bitch. So's the bitch. Look, man, who does this? Who in the fuck does this? Who in their right mind gets on a pump and dump site, which is what Tinder, all dating apps are pump and dump sites. I don't care if it's Dr. Neil Clarkson Warren from fucking eHarmony. I don't give a fuck if it's Plenty of Fish. They're all pump and dump sites. Humanity doesn't deserve anything else. It don't deserve the white picket fence. It don't deserve the long-term connection. It don't deserve shit. There ain't nothing there to get no more. Oh, man, Abby Scotland Flower, cuck trophy for that idiot. I don't know, man. This guy, he's not as bad as Jack. He's not as bad as Jack Murphy, John Goldman. Not as bad as Anthony Lifestyles. Not as bad as a lot of the people we previewed. This is symptomatic of what men have become and what women have become. And it's staring you right in the fucking face. Look at them smiles, man. Look at them. Oh, they're so happy. Tito D. I'm still coming to terms that most men are simps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Better make that adjustment real fucking fast, because trying to fight that tidal wave, you're going to lose. That's why you take care of yourself. That's why you passively spread the philosophy. You see? You live by example. And your example will exude out there into the fucking ether. And other people slowly, gradually will pick it up. This culture didn't swing into debauchery, into this fucking toilet, this sewer that it is now, overnight. It took a long time to put it there. A long time to undermine everybody in this country. Ford is king. I'm sick of hearing the words, my baby daddy. Yeah, it's getting a little on the old side. That was old 20 fucking years ago. Timothy Sokol was just thinking, Maury, you are not the father. Observant Pirate 20 and 25. Jesus Christ on a pogo stick. They're just kids. Yeah, man, they are. Most 25-year-olds barely know how to properly wipe their ass and tie their shoes. Who are you to tell me what I can do? I stand with Ukraine. Park Trizzle, my nizzle. I feel for the homie, but you can't save someone who don't want help. He doesn't even fucking know he needs help. He thinks that he's got the whole package, is what he thinks. He thinks that's the whole motherfucking enchilada right there. Oh, man, I got me a girl. Just add Dick Insta family, right? Didn't have to dick her down. Didn't have to do none of that. Oh, it's the deal of the century. AP 530 James Delk. Germany isn't Germany. No, it's not. No, it's not. Line of MGTOW, get that bag, homie, because that's what she's going to be going for. And now that this sucker has put himself in that position, it's going to be a problem for him. Depending on what state he lives in, now, he'll be off the hook because he's not biological daddy. If he signed the fucking birth certificate, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Craig Furness, get the bag, girl. That's her mindset. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe she just happens to be one hell of a really smart 20-year-old and said, maybe I ought to take this fucking deal. I mean, he's cool. He's not a serial killer. He's got a job. It's a good fucking deal for a lot of people. Rib Grunt, Western women are dumpster fires. Why stop at borders? That's just semantics, homeboy. They're all fucked up. Every goddamn one of them. AP 530, James Dell, Germany died in the 1940s. It sure as fuck did. Actually, it was murdered by the Allies. Yes, it was. It was really kind of slaughtered when it was taken over by Rome. But it was finished off pretty much, at the end of the Second World War. World War II, big WW2. TH, the CDC reports that the third leading cause of death, children ages 1 to 4, is homicide. Yes, I know that. Disproportionately committed by a female relative. That would be up to and including mother. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they? It confuses them when you give them choices. You see, on this side of the skin, you can kill that motherfucker. When it comes over this flap of skin right here, no, you can't kill it. You can't kill it. And they're like, but I'm confusion. What do you mean I can't kill it? It's screaming, it wants food. I don't want to do that. 7 sliders for a scrap of used puss. Men throw away their worth. Pathetic. Hey, what's the bet, man? What's the over-under on 30 dicks with Miss 20-year-old here? What's the over-under? I'm saying that it's over. Before she got preggo, an old boy swooped in, put his cape on, come on down from fucking planet Krypton. I'll save you, biatch. I got your bag, honey. I'm a real man. Punk-ass motherfuckers. All of them. All of them. Fuck that shit. Let's get to reading. I'll get this sickening shit off my screen. The pair hit it off, apparently. You got your hands on organic material. I guess you hit it off. But Sylvie, oh man, this is juicy. Had to travel frequently for work soon after they met. So do you think he was the only one? Do you think he's still the only one? So they'd only gone on 3 fucking dates. When their 4th came up, Hodges was supposed to pick up Sylvie from the airport, but he ended up needing to meet her in the hospital, as that day ended up being the day in which her water broke and blah, 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 blah. On the day I went into labor, I was meant to be picking up Max from the airport as he was coming back from a work trip. That was the plan. But I ended up texting him saying, I'm so sorry, bitch. You'll have to get a taxi. I'm going into labor, strong, independent, stunning, and brave. Recalls Hodges, the day in September of 2021. He hopped into a taxi. When he got off the plane, came to the hospital, he was there for me. It makes my eyes all wet. My mom was also there supporting me. But she had a holiday. So she was here and there. Oh, well, that's kind of weird. Max was there for me through the whole labor and the whole birth. And yeah, another child born into a fucking ridiculous, stupid, absurd. I just can't. I just can't, man. I just can't. I can't get behind this. I've never been able to get behind this. I will never be able to get behind this. I wonder if this dude knows that this is the happiest he's ever going to be. I wonder if he knows that she's thinking to herself, I got it. I got it. It's a done deal. I wonder if he knows that. Let's get into these comments. The MGTOW Gator, who the hell goes after a prego? When my old lady was pregnant with my son, I actually kind of liked that a little bit. So, but I helped make the baby. Actually, I made the baby. She just carried the baby. So that's the way it is. And you got to start calling it that way, gentlemen. This whole life is birthed through us bullshit is just that. It's bullshit. We have the life. That life lives in us. You see? And they are the vessel in which it is incubated. Bitches do nothing. They sit around, they complain, they bitch, they moan. You bring them their fattening fucking burgers, their ice cream and pickles, and then they turn up 8 months, 9 months later and deliver. Shut the fuck up. Shut up about it. You ain't strong and independent because your biological function dictates that you do your biological function. Ford is king. She liking the deal until he loses his job or gets sick. That's what happened to me. I got sick. My relationship was never the same. I became very disposable when I got sick. Just the way it goes, right? Neil Jedi 1. That soy smile says he signed it. Maybe. I was thinking that too when I was looking at it. I said, why do every one of them look the fucking same? Got that fucking soy face, man. M. Perlati. Man is not designed to be monogamous. Society has created this pair bonding scenario to suit the government's needs for taxes and worker bees. I think that we can be monogamous. I think that we are pretty much on the road to that as a species. Some of us won't be. Okay? And that's just the way that is. Some women won't be. And that's just the way that it is. But I think either way you go with that, monogamy, non-monogamy, that there's really nothing wrong with it. I don't think that there's anything wrong with either one of those as long as you're responsible in both. Red pill pipe hitter. He belongs in a museum so all can stare and point and laugh like Nelson. Yeah. That's a relic of the past. Put that motherfucker in a museum. Stuff him. Put a bottle in one hand, an empty wallet in the other, a leash on his fucking neck, and then write down his yearly experience from birth to death and watch where that bitch starts to decline. I'll bet it was right about 26. JB, hail, hammer. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Andrew McInnes, Lilith, Jezebel rules over modern woman. That is all woman. Tito D, he's been watching too much prego porn. Oh, man. Disgusting. Alien rocking head. This is what happens when boys grow up with no father. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm going to take a break from this one, and I'm going to bust in here with a little something, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm a aficionado, a connoisseur of sorts when it comes to watching old media. I used to love Battlestar Galactica, right? Can be a little campy at points in time, right? It can get a little off track. But if you pay close attention, well, actually, if you got red pill eyes, shit, you don't have to pay close nothing. That series, by my count, has had 5 so far, and I think I'm only about halfway through it, has had 5, I count them now, 5 instances where all of these strong, strapping young bucks have stepped up and taken on the single mother. It was their honor to do it. They're warriors, baby, warriors. They got that shit on lock. They ain't gonna let no woman go out there and work, be strong and independent and brave. Fuck all that. They're gonna step right in front of them. Niggas, no, bitch, I'll take you. I'll take you. What, you got a kid? 2 kids. Oh, what? 3? Well, I'll have to get a promotion, but okay, I'll do it. This is the 3rd series that I've picked up on DVD, and every single one of them has these scenarios riddled all through the series, all through it. It's fucking stunning how you are programmed when you don't know that you're being programmed. I guess that's the best kind, right? Crazy fucking shit, man. Crazy shit. Undead Chronic in the house. Oh, I can call in, but this drunk goth chick be grabbing my meat so I may scream. No, that's all right, homie. You stay right over there and deal with Miss Goth. I'm good. MGTOW Maddie. In that pic, you can't see her left hand. That's because it's ripping his wallet out through his asshole. Yeah, man. I had a suspicion. Silver Surf Studio. Dudes that do that have a hole in their soul. Yes, they do. And they're always looking for some broad to swoop in there and fill it up with love and kindness and emotional strength and fortitude instead of doing it themselves. And then when they're gone, or when things start to turn rocky, or they encounter some stress, she's going to pull back and he'll have no one to rely on. No one. No one. Inward. Damn big titty goth girls. Yeah, I'm afraid so. But you know how Chronic likes them. Any way you can get them. Don't be fooled. Oh, man, I just can't stomach this fucking tripe. All right, let's get off this happy family picture. And I want to make it very clear, absolutely no hate to the kid, to the baby. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. But these two supposed adults should. 6 months pregnant on fucking Tinder, looking for a meat stick. Thank you, JD Miles. Thank you. Her labor ended up lasting an entire week. Man, that's a lot of fucking labor. That's a lot of labor. That's bullshit. That's unheard of. With Hodges sent home from the hospital only to return multiple times over the course of many days, Sylvie stayed with her the entire time, even taking off work to help her through her prolonged contractions and after to care for her newborn, Ollie. You named your kid Ollie? Ollie? So if you get married, it's Ollie Sylvie? What? Hold on. I had to choke that down. We both knew that we liked each other and had strong feelings for each other after 4 dates. After 4 dates, right? But the birth was the peaking point of our relationship. Oh my God, this is not good. It was the peaking point of our relationship. It bonded us, says Hodges. Well, how bonded were you when somebody had a meat pipe in you and was jacking you up with all of that zinc? That wasn't getting bonded? What the fuck? What's wrong with these bitches? Motherhood is a big adjustment for anybody, especially with me being younger. But Max taking a whole week off work, man, that helped. That helped. Max, you're a hero. You're a man amongst men. I wish I could be just like you, bro. While the experience was stressful, Sylvie now considers Ollie his own child. Anxiety was the biggest thing. There were so many unknowns. So many things that I didn't know about becoming a dad. Like, I didn't even have to actually impregnate this bitch. She came with one. Oh my God. There's a lot of learning that comes with being a new dad. But me and Ollie are bonding quite well. Let's see how your bond holds up when you're in child support court, homie. Oh my God, it's on the way. I feel so bad for this guy, but not really. Not really. You know, I mean, you know, if you jump on a cactus, what do you expect? After sharing their story on social media, Hodges said she's been flooded with praise for Sylvie. Lots of attention. Yeah, lots of attention. On TikTok, everybody is asking if Max has a brother, calling him Man of the Year, and saying, we're the cutest little family ever. It was a great reaction. These days, there's a lot of unfortunate stories about men who take off when a woman becomes pregnant. Yeah. So did the guy that impregnated her take off? Or did she just go out and fuck somebody carelessly and not use protection and get pregnant and think she could get away with it? And apparently, you know, keep this to yourselves. I think she got away with it. Then there's someone who comes in whilst you're pregnant and is very actively involved in raising the child. It's unheard of. Thank God that it's unheard of, except it's not unheard of. It happens all the fucking time. It happens constantly. I guess there's no more in that. Oh, look at that fucking villainous, disgusting hoe. Linda Evangelista, one of the original former supermodels, goes maskless after botched cosmetic surgery. Don't care. Eat a dick. Linda. Eat my asshole, woman. So, gents, I'm going to get back up in here and I'm going to take a look at these. Read some of them off. Ass Blaster. Cuck of the Year. MGTOW Maddie. Simp of the Year. Tito D. Babysit. You make me sick. Superman ain't saving shit. Andrew McGinnis. She's going to have the open relationship convo real soon. It probably won't even get that far. Andrew probably won't. Monk Farmer. It's Simtastic. Peter Oslowski. No cure for Thirsty Simp of the Year. No. No cure at all. Placebo Effect. Simp of the Decade Award. Waiting for this sucker. This is a sucker ass motherfucker. Mr. Omega. Man of the Year. Hey, man, look. 361 of y'all in the house. 32 minutes in. I appreciate every set of eyeballs. And if you've only got one eyeball, I don't give a fuck. You're watching, so I appreciate that. Badger 911, she was simply looking for a sucker. Along came a simp who was probably raised by a single mom. I guarantee it. Or had a simp daddy sitting in the corner talking about, this is the way you do things. Okay, young man? Okay? You don't look out for yourself, make yourself dispensable and dependent on everything. Women and children first, and when foreign countries go to war, offer up your services. Okay? Minnesota Jude Gump of the Year. Oh, yeah. Ma'am. 2087. He's bonding with that boy, and she will think nothing of it when she rips that kid from him to trade up. Goddamn right. Pardon my language. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. It's almost a fucking guarantee. I can't wait to come back and check them out. Oh, say 7 years. When little Ollie Sylvie is 7 years old, right about that time that the 7 to 10 year itch starts to take effect. If he's still an engineer or he hasn't sacrificed everything in his fucking life because she gets more and more and more and more demanding, starts using the kid against him, starts threatening that she's going to take the kid. I knew I should have never went on that Tinder date with you, you broke motherfucker. What happened to being a hero? Oh, that was just temporary. What have you done for me lately? Well, go get pregnant. I'll deliver your next kid, bitch. Disgusting, bitch. Disgusting. James Von Maxwell. He'll probably be filming next time her Chad Poe wants to smash it. Cuck's the word. Yeah. Don't think that men don't get drawn into that bullshit with women to hold on to them, because they do. Now, it works both ways. There's a lot of men out there that are fucking filthy and debaucherous. But it's much more prevalent with women. Much more than you would ever believe. There's so many of you out there that have no idea about how nasty and disgusting those motherfuckers are. Chieftain 84, the simps here in Australia are stupid. Laughed a week straight after reading this. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Mr. Pliskin, call me Snake. No, her uncle is down the street. Oh, shit, that's cold. Silver Surf Studio, what would make a man think, hey, I need 2 people to pay for because I'm lonely? It would be loneliness. It would be the inability to deal with what's going on in your head. It would be the fact that you were most likely raised by a mother with no father, or if there was a man in the house, he was an absentee father. You see, it was done to him coming up. So he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't realize that he has a son, that he's got a child instead. And that's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. J. Rob, you sound so cool. Do I? Damn, I guess I need to get me a voice modulator. Hey, Park Drizzle, she gonna fuck his homies. Well, does she look like she's busted? She's cute enough to get a few guys, and she's 20. So no bitch that looks halfway decent at 20 is gonna just settle down. No. Before the stitches come out of that vagina, she's going to be out there getting slop happy over somebody. Oh, MSG Productions. No, a man of the year wants a ready family. Mr. Omega, men of the year are those Ukrainians fighting the tidal wave that is Russia. Fuck that filthy simp. Well, they're not fighting by choice. They were told under with no ambiguity, you're staying. You can't leave. Here's your fucking rifle and your clip. Let's rock it, homie. Where are the bitches? Where are the women? Where's your equal rights brigade? Where's all your feminists? Where's all your rabid, crazy, screwed up leftists? Where are they at? Oh, you know what they're saying now about guns being held by the civilian population? That's a good thing, man. Just keep it over there. It sucks for us, but it's great for them. These people have not a leg to stand on, morally, ethically, no values, no principles, no nothing. They lead with their feelings. They're immersed in them. They're swimming, bathing in fucking feelings, and a lot of it is hatred, jealousy, envy. That's where a lot of this shit comes from, in my opinion, my humble opinion. It's the foundation for Marxism and communism, leftism, greed, power, jealousy, envy, all the dirty shit that people happen to have possession of. Not so evil, piggish. Or is that piggy? I guess that's pigga. Pigga. Stop being pussies, men. A lot of these men don't know. They just don't know that this is a completely fucked up thing to do. And that if he catches lightning in a bottle and he's with her and they make a happy fucking life and everything is great, congratulations. Congratulations. That is the best outcome. There is an 80% chance that that's not going to happen. 80%. Roderick Sage, only Chads can fuck, inseminated, and walk free. It's not like it's a get out of jail card. It's really not. Everybody thinks that it's Chad and Tyrone, Abdul, Aziz that's moving on these bitches. These guys are getting used. It's a very vicious circle. Very, very vicious. Now, they're participating in it. There's no doubt about that. But it's a vicious circle. It's a vicious cycle. And it does come down to people not wanting to believe that women can be that or that women do that. Centuries of brainwashing about the fairer sex, your better half. Happy wife, happy life. That's falling apart now. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much done. It's over. And I'm so glad that it's coming to an end. How about all you feminists in Afghanistan? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That thing kind of stopped really fast. And you left 14,000 of your friends over there. So you're cowards, you're busters, you're hypocrites, you're liars, you're scumbags, cunts, traitors. Yeah, I don't think I need to listen to anything that you say about anything. MGTOW Live. Can't make this shit up if you tried. I mean, you could, but geez, this is so much better. Might as well be. He's going to be the diaper changer. He might be. Psychosoap. Don't self-immolate in midstream. Hammer. And don't heave. That's good. Sorry, man. Sorry. Neil Jedi, what the fuck? This fellow is such a bitch with zero self-respect. I guarantee you, he does not see it that way. He does not see himself that way. And when he's getting pumped up by the baby deliverer, the birthing person, he'll never see it that way until she betrays him. And then he might have a small window to become a human and start thinking for himself. Placebo effect. Women like her led me down the path of monkdom. Welcome to the table, monk. Glad to see you. Oh, man. Psych soap. Fonzie's up. Less than 20 likes. Damn, man. That's ridiculous. That's all right, though. I'm going to earn them Fonzies. I'm going to earn them likes. Mike, TV dub, the Ukrainian women need to be protected! Exclamation mark. Because if they don't, then they fuck the enemy. It happens throughout history. I know it does. I know it does. A lot. In Pralati, the Russian so-called invasion is a fabrication. Biden and Putin are cahootsing. Maybe. But I've noticed that there's not a whole bunch of intensity about this supposed invasion. All this is two little breakaway pieces of the Ukraine. And the leftists in the world are going apeshit, trying to stir up a full-scale war. And nobody is having it. No one wants this except for fucking warmongers. No one wants this. I'm not volunteering for this fucking shit. I ain't putting my ass on the line for nothing like that. That shit's half a world away. It has nothing to do with me. But there are allies, Hammer. Fuck them. They ain't no allies. They wash money for corrupt politicians. No fucking ally. Idiots. MGTOW Matty. There are no fat, ugly studs, but there are fat, ugly sluts. All you have to do is be there, Jim Jeffries. Yeah, I suppose. Look, you may not believe this, but I'm going to run it by you. I have seen some very large guys that got fucking hella game. And they can get pussy. Yeah, that's not a problem for them. Getting the pussy is not a problem, gents. It's never been the problem. The problem is what are you willing to trade for the pussy? It's a bartering game. It's always been a bartering game. They want protection and provision. They don't give a fuck if you look like a tree stump as long as you come packing. They don't care. They don't care. You think that they're studying your bark features when they're fucking you? Nah. You just got to get them to the point where they'll accept it. And they do. Peter Oslowski. I'm an old anti-commie fighter in Poland in the late 70s through the mid-80s. Lech Walesa. I just picked up a paper, an old paper from 88, and it was mentioning the labor movement or the Workers' Rights Solidarity Union for Lech Walesa. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff, man. It's unfortunate that we get such censored information over here. We like to think of ourselves as not being that. We're a lot freer than a lot of people, but our information is still censored. Very censored. Ghost Shura, leave a thumbs up, people. Oh, man, thank you. I appreciate that. Fozzie Knob, I see 250 likes. Well, damn, Soap, what you trying to tell me, man? It's terrible. James Von Maxwell, at Peter, congratulations. That's a real man right there. We're all real men, hamster. Except you're a fucking hamster. Minnesota Jude, War Brides. 406 of y'all listening to this motherfucker Spurg. I'm doing it and doing it well. TH, most women are employed in the retail sector. The next 5 years, AI will take over those jobs and women will be very friendly towards men. No, they won't. All they're going to do is just get wifed up. There's an endless supply of stupid people out there. Dumb motherfuckers. You go and you tickle their dick and you've got them for 10 years. It's when she gets tired. That's the problem. You see? Especially after she pumps out one or two. Then it's like, she's got traveling paychecks with her everywhere she goes now. If he can't pay, the state pays. That's just the way it works, which means you pay anyways because they vote themselves entitlement at your expense. Now, isn't that a fucked up web? Miles Matheson, audio is a bit garbled. Well, damn, I didn't know that. G. Smith Studio, what happened about Russia? Fell off the news cycle already. Yeah, it did. Joe Mama, I'm not fighting for these asshats in the United States government. Fuck us with COVID and mask bullshit, then turn around and tell us to fight for the government interest? Nope, I don't think so. I ain't fucking doing it. I'm not doing it. Like I said, if they come to my fucking front door, they're marching down the street, that's something to think about. Ain't nobody set foot in this country for 200 fucking years, pretty much. So, no. I'm good. Psychosoap, flee. Text Bolivar, audio's fine. Thank you. I didn't think that there was anything wrong with it, but you never know. I appreciate it being brought to my attention nonetheless. Minnesota Jude, she'll tickle your balls for a little while. And then she'll tickle your wallet because you voted on it. You co-signed it. You motherfuckers. What's wrong with you bitches? Lee B. Hammer, your impression of old Shaky Joe on the last stream was priceless. What do you mean? There's a price to everything. I told him that when I was falling. Where's my Cheerios? Put some milk in it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Can I go to bed? Go to bed, you asshole. What? Yes, sir, you can go to bed. Okay, thank you. I'm kind of sleepy. I know. They call you Sleepy Joe. No, that was funny. Let's go, Brandon. Brizzy boy, I'm not going away to die in a foreign country. No, fuck that. I'm not either. Fuck that. Gentlemen, don't be this guy. Feral Android got Hammer's face on my big screen. Looks and sounds great. I appreciate that. Thank you. Don't be this guy, man. This is it's insane. It's insane to date somebody that is coming to you with another man's child in her womb. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you have any level of self-respect, don't do that. Don't allow yourself to be drawn in through lack of control of your own biology to take care of some other motherfucker's biology. If they want to play that pump and dump game and they want to take the fucking risks, do not bail them out. Stop bailing out these stupid fucking people. Have some self-respect, man. Have a little respect for yourselves. Respect does not mean that you go out and you wife somebody up because they made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. It doesn't mean that you co-sign bills that fleece you. It doesn't mean that you hold yourself up to some unrealistic, archaic anachronism of a philosophy, such as chivalry. You are disposable to no one. No one. Don't make yourself a utility. You see, it's guys like this that give every guy out here a bad name and reinforce their entitlement. How many bitches on that TikTok were asking about her brother? Does he have a brother? Does he have somebody that I can do that to as well? It's absolutely fucking revolting that this somehow is a standard of the descendants of kingdoms. It's disgusting. It's nauseating. You owe them nothing. Nothing. Not one fucking thing. St. Bo at Hammerham, a brother came home Thursday to find his wife getting hammered by the handyman. Yes, they are lawyering up, and she's going to try to take the kid from him. Any legal advice? No. There's no legal advice because every state endorses no fault. You see? She can do any fucking thing that she wants. Anything that she wants with no repercussion. I would suggest that he try to get full custody. It's not going to hurt him to go and sue for full custody. Absolutely full custody. The minimum that should be accepted is 50-50 so that he's not paying that cunt to go fuck other people. That's the minimum that should be accepted. Whatever state you're in, look into your particular state laws and find out where the state stands on 50-50 with children. Child's welfare. Check it out. Psychosoap, what? Wow. Yeah, man. DCM, that is hilarious. The Joe impression is, well, thanks. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Mandalore the MGTOW, knock yourself the fuck out, Joe, and take the hoe with you. You see what happens when you have diversity hires? No matter where the diversity hire is, no matter where they come from. Kamala Harris is a diversity hire. Well, we haven't had a black one in there yet. She ain't black, you dumb motherfuckers. Well, she's a POC. She's not what she bills herself to be. She never has been. She is a has-been. She was a has-been when she was fucking Montel Williams. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from these motherfuckers. Stay away from them. Do not let them ingratiate themselves to you. If you have to deal with them in any way, in any shape or capacity, make it A to B. Hi and bye. MGTOW Life, just rode my motorcycle around today. Happy as I please, not a care in the world. Thank you, feminisms. Most welcome, sir. No, on their behalf. Andrew McInnes, lambs for the slaughter. Canaanite ritual. Yes, it is. Tito D, Joe impression should inspire an honorary warband member. Sleepy Joe. No, I'm warband adjacent. You know, I like my freedom to do what I got to do. So yeah, warband adjacent, definitely a friend of the warband. Badger 911. Women are like rent-a-cars, high mileage, probably rear-ended once or twice, damaged, then put them up. Yeah, it's another guy's check. Yeah, I know. Terrence Pop has one like that. It's pretty fucked up. Ryoko Hakabi, Hammerhand, is a father. He's spitting facts. I don't know. Truth, right? Oh, man. Jeez. Fortis King, so much for male privilege. Those Ukrainian men are thinking while flamethrower on wheels is coming in hot. Yeah. Where's all of that male privilege at, man? How about all them white folk over there that are being obligated to murder one another? Hey, sure got the fucking life. Sure got all that privilege going on, don't they? Yeah. I'm going to be very honest with you because I'm always honest with you. Very straightforward. If white privilege comes out of your mouth and it's anything other than a joke, you have a problem. And you need to find a very reliable therapist and have you a few sessions. No such thing. Never has been, never will be. Majority population problems? Sure, they're there. When people accepted the idea of being minorities and majorities, there was always going to be a problem. It's a wedge device. It's intended to make you feel small, and it's very successful. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't give these people that much of your soul. You just shouldn't. Silver Surf Studios, Ghost Monk, fellas. Well, that's where I'm at, sir. That's where I'm at. John Gorska, we've seen enough bailouts. Yeah, well, we'll end up getting put on the hook for this motherfucker, too. Son of Thors, did the simp's name get put on the birth certificate? I don't know. It's probable. It's very possible that he signed the birth certificate, man. That's what they do, right? That's what they do. 442 in the box, man. Loving it. Thank you very much, gang. That's all I wanted to say today, was to say don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. There's nothing heroic or awesome about wifing up a single mother. There's nothing incredible or wonderful about getting with somebody that was socially irresponsible, physically irresponsible with their body, getting pregnant by somebody. I don't care if it was a boyfriend, a hookup. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what it was. It shouldn't be your problem. Even if you want a kid. If you want kids, make your own. Make your own. Preferably not in a country that's going to put you third on the totem pole, behind government and women. Don't do this to yourselves. Approaching 58 minutes, and I think we're going to call this one a day. Gents, I appreciate the hell out of you. As always, 440 in the box. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a simp. Don't be these guys. And do yourselves a favor, and don't give in to the brainwashing that is going to try to encourage you with all of its might to convince you that you are incorrect by not being a utility.